Take 5. Assalamu alaikum, beautiful people. Today, I really hope you're having a great day today. Listen, thank you for being here. Last time we did the BookTube movie tag, and I thought that this time I'd like to introduce you to some stuff I'm currently into. Yeah, I don't really know how this is done. Okay, so we're gonna list some of my current series. It doesn't really mean that I'm currently reading them. These are the series I'm in the middle of. These might be on hold. Number 1 is Dune, and I'm reading the audiobook. So Dune is, the movie just came out, so you probably know what it is. But for those who don't know, it is actually sci-fi written in the 1965, I believe. It's just a story about Paul Atreides, right? A sci-fi fantasy setting, basically a futuristic feudal system where the noble families just control planets, and there's this great emperor who rules it all. The setting is of Arrakis, where... Okay. Why must we work hard? The setting is on Arrakis, an inhospitable planet, basically a desert planet that is rich in a certain spice that enhances mental power that allows for space navigation. And it's basically just a drug that's magical. And it's only found in Arrakis. So, yeah. And the noble families are basically trying to get it. And it's dangerous. What am I doing here? I'm not supposed to be here. What the fuck? Okay. So, scheming, politics, religion, I think, ecology, science. Yay! Moving on. Number 2, it's Jonah the Dawn. It's a manga series that I've been reading. It's a story. It probably would have been a good idea to write out your thoughts, some specifics, and stop just rambling. But who knows? Who knows, right? We don't have any brain cells here. I'm just having an existential crisis. Okay, Jonah the Dawn. It's a story about a princess who had a crush on her cousin for some reason. She has been basically locked up in the palace due to her father being such a pacifist. Never thought I'd say that, but the kingdom is in an upheaval because of his command of never picking up a weapon against others. So basically the neighboring kingdoms just keep bullying them, and there's just civil war shit, I guess. So there's a coup d'etat of the king, and the princess has to go on an exile, self-imposed exile might I add, to find these mythical creatures that the 4 dragon warriors, and in a journey or an adventure to save her country. That's about it. And it's actually really wholesome at times, and it can be really refreshing. Number 3, I guess. Series number 3 is Game of Thrones. Or if you want to get the specifics, it's A Song of Ice and Fire, and literally no one needs introduction to this. Why am I doing this to myself? Okay, so I'm basically on the on book 3, volume 2. I'm using the book as a stand. I'm sorry. This is a story about seven kingdoms, 7 gods, old gods, new gods, 7, 13, 3. Medieval fantasy, grimdark, medieval grimdark fantasy. Knights, kings, politics, etc. I've been pretty much enjoying it, but oh damn, it takes me a lot of time to read it. And I'm not in a hurry because who knows when Winds of Winter is coming out. I'm just gonna breeze through the book, you know? Which means 2 books every year. Okay, and there's another similar series that I'm into right now, which is Berserk by Kentaro Miura. By the way, the phone that I was filming on last time, it's broken. And this is the only phone I have access to right now, which is why I can't fact-check anything. And I forgot to mention the name of the previous authors. Berserk is a medieval grimdark fantasy, just like Game of Thrones, but it leans a lot more into the fantasy aspect. Guts is a child born of a corpse mother. Basically, and he was raised by an adoptive father, Gambino, and he was raised as a mercenary, and after shenanigans, he gets recruited by the Band of the Hogs, led by Griffith. Basically fights monsters. It's a fun time. I don't really know how to present the story to you that could hook you into it, but I just really need to remind myself that I'm still new into this, and I'm just presenting what I'm doing, and my job right now is not to convince other people to read the same stuff I'm into. I'm just throwing it out there. This is what I'm reading. The next series that we're talking about is Boku no Hero Academia by... It's written here. What if everyone has a superpower? Basically a superhero society, and obviously morals are a thing, so there is good and bad, there are heroes and villains. Wow, I'm such a mainstream reader. Every one of these are mainstream, except maybe for Jonah the Dawn. Jonah the Dawn is also has a hit anime, actually. In any case, okay, so basically what if everyone has a super power, and there's this kid, this nerd, if you say, who basically doesn't have any power, and he really wants to be a hero, protagonist shit. He gets the power by one reason or another. Go read it. Transparency. I still haven't started reading the manga yet, but I tend to read it ASAP. I don't really want to revisit the story again and again, so if I've if I've watched the anime, then I'm not gonna read the manga again. So I'll just start off where the anime left off, which I just finished season 5, I believe. I'm gonna film this video, the rest of the video like this. Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay. It's basically curses exist. Curses are beings that are generated by negative human emotions, and they basically attracted to these. They harvest these negative emotions. They flock around the places where humans tend to feel negative emotions. I lost my train of thought, I'm sorry. So basically there are these curses, right? And I'm pretty sure I'm being surrounded by curses right now. Nanami, please come help me, Daddy. Oh my goodness, okay. Can't stop simping. Created by negative human emotions, and there are sorcerers that exorcise these curses to make them skinny legends, I guess. Humor. What am I doing with my life? I should be studying right now. The king of curses, right? I'm having a mental breakdown over this shit. This is so hard. How do people do this? Okay. So there's this cute kid, Yuji Itadori. He eats a fucking finger for one reason or another, and he transforms himself to the King of Curses, and he is due for some exercise. Yeah, he's gonna be killed. Anyways, listen, there are Delphs, Gojo, Nanami, Who else? Doji. Just read it for them. They're the main. They're the plot actually. And Sukuna. They're the reason why you should read them. I'm done. I'm done with my life, and I'm done with this video. So these are the series that I've been reading, and if you've noticed the pattern, these are mostly mangas, and it's because I tend to finish trilogies very fast. And someone's very disappointed in me for reading like 300 pages like in one sitting. Basically, mangas take a lot of time to read. You just know what to do. We know the drill. Subscribe, click the bell, comment, like. Okay, I promise I can be more articulated if I write things down. I have a problem with vocalizing my opinions. Okay, I'm not that dumb. I think. Maybe. Hopefully. Okay. So, see you next time. Bye!